Hello, I'm Steve Randall and I'm here to tell you about my brand new podcasting course, Podcast Catapult. Sorry, can we make that sound a bit bigger? Podcast Catapult. That's better. Now, if you're watching this as a video, you've probably noticed that my lips aren't moving. That's because, wherever possible, I don't do videos. I'm an audio guy, and Podcast Catapult, that's the last time I do that, promise, is the best and fastest way to get your ideas into ears. You'll get all the tips and techniques you need to plan, present, produce, and promote your podcast. Now is a great time to create a podcast to be proud of and that your audience will love. In just 5 hours, you will have the tools and the confidence that you need to launch your podcast and start building an audience. In part 1, know your audience, know your goal. Planning is key to a successful podcast launch, and the first module is all about defining your audience, what your podcast is for, and how to structure it for the best listener experience. It's also important that you achieve your goals. I'll help you with that too. In part 2, we'll assemble your podcasting toolkit. Getting the tools right to record, edit, publish, and promote your podcast is essential. And in this second module, I'll share tried and tested equipment and software recommendations to save you time and money. Part 3, recording your first episode. Yes, it's time! Turn on the mic and start recording your podcast. But not until you've picked up a whole bunch of great tips from my 30 years as a radio presenter and podcaster, including help on working with guests. In the fourth part, we'll give your audio some TLC. However good you are at mastering the talking bit, there's likely to be some editing required to remove mistakes or excessive ums and ers. Okay, not yours, but your guests'. In this module, I'll help you improve the overall sound of your podcast to maximize its impact. And in part 5, it's time to make some noise. Hang on, didn't we just do that? Well, yes, but if you podcast in a forest and no one hears it, does it make a sound? You have to promote your show, and this final module is all about using content marketing, social media, and traditional methods to create a buzz in your market. The next 5-part Podcast Catapult, sorry, I couldn't resist it, is coming soon. Just go to podcastcatapult.com and sign up today. Join me, and let's get your ideas into ears.